Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Mastercraft Fishing. As you know, it's the 20th of the month. Well, it's actually a few days later because I didn't get a chance to record this. I've been working down the shop quite a bit and we have a few new developments there. But for today, I figured we'd paint a lure. So with it being the 20th, I might do another sort of 420 thing. I think I'll do one every month. And this will be the bait we're painting today. I call it the puffer fish. And basically it's all the reggae colors. And you have the black, the yellow, and the green. And it's got a little beret on there. And it should be good. Some red eyes. Kind of makes it perfect, huh? And alright. So I guess grab some paints and a beverage of your choice. And if you want to paint along, go for it. So let's head on over to the paint booth and get started on this project. Okay, and here we are in the paint booth now. As always, we start off with painting it white. I pre-did this to save you guys from the horror of that. And so we're just going to be using your basic sort of lineup of Rasta colors here, the yellow, the red, the green, and the black. And basically this is just a green that I mixed up with just a whole bunch of different colors, and I turned it into a shade that I really liked a while back. It's kind of like an army green, but looks nice. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to load up the airbrush with a opaque yellow, and we'll get started. So let me get all set up, shake this paint up, and we'll get going. Okay. Make sure our airbrush is flowing good. And we'll test our color here. Get our cleaner out. Alrighty, so here we go. Basically, we're just going to paint this whole thing yellow. Well, down the side anyway. Make a nice dark yellow. As you see, it's turned out good. The top's still white and the bottom's still white. We just kind of want to concentrate on the sides. Try to get this yellow as dark as we can. So that's going to help us in the long run here. Okay. A little more. More there. Making sure we get it really dark. Because you don't want any white showing through there. Alright, so our next color is going to be the red, and that's going to go on top. So we just need a little bit of that. We'll test our airbrush, make sure it's working good, which it is. There we go. There's our red on top, our yellow on the side. We'll go a little bit more with the red. There. say that is pretty much perfect. So we're going to keep that there, and we're going to switch out our colors now, and we'll go to the green. Okay, so now that we have our red and our yellow, and now we just have to do the green on the belly. So we have, it was basically just a transparent green at one time. I think it was like a leaf green, and I just added some brown and black and some other stuff into it. I don't really actually know. It just came out good and I like it. Alrighty. So, a little of our special green is going to go a long way here. We'll make sure that everything's working the way we want it to. And everything is. So basically, we're just going to give that a second to dry. Probably hit it with our heat gun real quick. Help it along. Alrighty, that looks good. Give it a little more. Make sure our airbrush is working good. Okay. Hit that with our heat gun now. So it dries pretty good. Really, you can fade this up as much as you want. Okay, so now we have our green, our yellow, and our red. Now we're going to put some black right here and on the nose and just on the head. And that will pretty much finish our bait out, except for a little bit of a water transfer deal again. Looks like I'm going to need some more black paint. You kind of go through black paint a lot. I should just buy a big bottle and call it good, but okay. Can definitely tell there's not much left. So I'm kind of having to squeeze it pretty hard. Alright, let's get our water out of the way here. Our fantastic solution. Alright, so here we go with the black. Okay, there's one gill. You just want to creep up and get that shadow on the other side of the gill there, which that looks good. I'm sure you probably can't see it very well, but now just the top of the head. Alright, now I do a little under the throat. Okay. One more on the nose, and then I shoot a little on the tail. There we go. Okay. That looks good. I do like that green though. Okay, so now we have our little water transfer decal here. And we'll pop it in the water. Make sure it goes flat. Let's keep it there for a second. Get my other one over here without getting it wet. Okay, that should be good. Pull that out. Usually what I like to do is just get a little bit of that water off by kind of just putting in a paper towel. Makes it easier. And then you just want to slide it off. And it won't be perfectly where you want it in the beginning. You'll have to kind of work at it and flatten it out. And this takes some time to be able to get all the wrinkles out of it. Because if you don't get the wrinkles out, what's going to happen is your clear coat's going to have bumps in it. And it's a pain. You can double dip them and, you know, relieve that, but then you're going to waste materials. You really don't want to do that either. So I think we're going to keep that one there as is. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep working at this, and I'll take you over to the bench after it's all cleaned up and we'll dip this. Alright, so let me continue on with this and we'll get right back. Alright, so we're back at the bench now. We have our KBS in hand, and as you saw, this bait here was it wasn't too hard to paint. It was pretty quick and dirty and nice and easy. So I mean, I hope you're able to follow along if you could, but if not, I mean, the video's up and you can try it anytime you want to. You can pretty much put on, you know, whatever kind of water transfer decal that you want, but we have our hangers, and get that all set up. Get our KBS open here. And was it definitely worth the $40 to spend on this stuff? I would definitely say yes. I mean, with the amount of lures that I've sold so far and the amount that I've dipped, I would consider it a great success. And I would purchase it again. I really like this stuff. You can double dip lures and it comes out good. I mean, if you want, you know, a super thick coat, I mean, you could probably even triple dip it without too much trouble. But usually I just do one, sometimes maybe two, if I get a little defect that I'm not really caring for, which doesn't happen too often. Usually it's just something that I missed, a piece of dust or something, and it created a little bump, so I wet sand that off, because it is an automotive product, so you can use, you know, sandpaper and a little water, and then just re-dip it, and you won't see any scuff marks at all. As long as you're gentle. You can't, go sanding your life away on it. Alrighty, so there we go. Let that drip off for a second. We'll transfer to our hokey little setup. But it's been working, so I can't complain there. Alrighty, now we're just going to get this all closed back up so that it doesn't harden on us or anything like that. I still haven't changed the saran wrap like I've been wanting to, but maybe I'll get to that this weekend. It's just been really busy. So well, I thank you for tuning in again. I hope you've learned a little something about, maybe shading or layering or something like that. If not, well, I tried. And so I guess we'll probably have another video out in a couple days with some shop stuff that's been going on. But for now, this is going to close us out, and we'll see you later. All right, bye guys. Take care.